So I'm going to try to explain what's going on with DWAC because it's kind of intense. It really is. Shareholders approved the merger. Okay, they gave the green light, baby, and you know Apefather loves the green. I love the green more than you know. So you say to yourself, if they green lighted the merger, which should take place as early as basically sometime next week, why the F did this thing go to a high of $48 a share and then shoot down to like $40 a share? Go down around 8 points. Well, I'm going to try to explain it. So Donald Trump is facing a big financial crunch. He's got a lot of things in his favor, and he's got a lot of things against him. I'm going to try to talk about the whole thing. Monday is the deadline for him to come up with like $455 million. Now, we're referring to the New York civil trial judgment. And this is what the thing is. Trump went to 30 companies that handle bonds, such as the big, gigantic, enormous Chubb, insurance company. Now, Chubb actually helped Trump with the bond for his E. Jean Carroll case of $91 million. They posted that bond for him. But apparently, they turned Trump down for posting a bond of $455 million. Okay. Now, 30 other about 30 companies in total said no to Donald Trump. So what this basically means is that he has to put up the cash himself. Now, Trump, it's kind of confusing what's going on. He's a great businessman. He's a genius, and he probably wanted to stall as long as possible to not use his cash. Because there's a difference. A lot of people don't understand this. There's a difference between cash holdings and real estate holdings. Okay. Real estate, you got to either sell the property, or if a bank wants to give you a collateralized loan, you could put the real estate up for collateral. But there's so many factors. People don't realize a lot of Donald Trump's deals, they're with partners. Okay. It could either be, in some cases, a branding deal where Trump doesn't own the property, okay, or he owns a percentage of the property. And in the deals where he owns 100%, there could be a mortgage. It's a complicated thing. It's not just so easy that you could get like loans. It's very difficult. And Donald Trump has supposedly, here's the good news, $500 million in cash. He announced that today. Previously, he said he didn't. Now, that's just probably him being the smooth operator. Smooth operator. He's a smooth operator. He's being a businessman. He's trying to negotiate. He offered $100 million, to post the bond. He wanted a good deal. That's what he's done his whole life. He likes good deals, right? Okay, but they said no to that. They want the full $455 million. Now, the thing is, if he doesn't post this by Monday, I want to repeat this, Letitia James, New York district attorney could start seizing his assets. She's looking to go after his Westchester golf course. That's the first thing on the list. She's already actually filed the paperwork in preparation to seize this. She's not kidding. Okay, she's like, look, you either post this on Monday or I start taking your real estate. Like I said, Trump previously claimed he did not have the $500 million. Suddenly now he's saying he does have it. It's anyone's guess. Okay, if he's been meeting with billionaires, maybe someone said, here you go, Donald. Here's the $455 million, or here's a part of the $455 million. Who knows? None of that information is available publicly, or he could have just had the money and was, conniving. He didn't want to give it all up, just like any smart, prudent businessman wouldn't want to give up all of their cash. Guys running a business, a major multi-billion-dollar business, doesn't want to give up all his cash. But let's talk about the good news, because the good news is that the shareholders approved the merger of DWAC. It's going to now be the new ticker symbol, DJT, Donald J. Trump. Okay, that's going to be the new ticker symbol. And all of this should be happening as early as next week. Donald Trump now will have access. Well, let me explain. There's good news, bad news, and ugly news with this. But he'll have 79 million effing shares. that at the current price is worth over $3 billion. He's going to have a stake. It's his. He got it. He got it. Over $3 billion. Okay. Once the merger is completed, like I said, it should be early next week. He just got a friggin' financial windfall there. Boom. It's like he got everything he needs to get himself out of trouble and to be like riding high silver. Okay. But the problem is you can't sell stock. Okay. Major shareholders, there's the rules of the SEC, they can't sell stock for 6 months. They can't even pledge to lend it. He can't even lend it. I thought for a second, I started doing some due diligence. I thought at least he could lend it. No, he can't even lend it. He can't lend it and he can't sell it. So basically, it doesn't mean anything for 6 months. 6 months from now, he can do whatever the F he wants. Is it possible he could get a special waiver? It is possible, but it's not a good thing to do. And most people are going to be sick to their stomachs because it will crash the stock. If he got some special provision that, let's say, it got approved, okay, which that's not the case as of today, I think investors would freak out. It would probably be a bad thing. So I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know yet. I doubt it, but I can't be sure. But it certainly wouldn't be a good thing because nobody wants the top major shareholder to dump. And even if he gives the impression that he's like, look, I need a special waiver, people are going to panic, people are going to freak out, it could destroy DWAC. That's the really bad as well. I don't think that's going to happen. He says that he has $500 million in cash. Again, whether a billionaire friend, supporter gave him the money or whether he just had the money and he was a smooth operator, he's claiming he has the money. So a lot of big things, I guess what I'm trying to say to you, could happen as early as Monday. If Trump posts the bond for $455 million, regardless of if he's using his own cash or if one of his billionaires' buddies said, hey, go Donald, here's $455 million, I think DWAC is going to friggin' skyrocket, man. Because now you got two major things happening. You got two major things. Trump posts the bond for $455 million, which is huge. That's it. That's a monster friggin' move. It's going to rocket up like a friggin' Ace Frehley song, Rocket Ride. Baby wants it fast. Baby wants a blast. She wants a rocket ride. She wants a rocket ride. The second thing is that the merger is going to go through next week, right? So you got two major things. And you know what two is, right? What's two? V. V for victory, okay? So next week, we were hoping it was going to be today with the news of the merger. We got that. But unfortunately, it's not enough. We got to wait till next week. We got to wait till at least Monday for the first step of this, for Trump to post a $455 million bond. And then we got to wait for sometime early next week for the merger to go through. So that's what we're waiting on, ladies and gentlemen. Just wanted to give you an update. This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. This video is for entertainment purposes only.